Assalamu alaikum ji, welcome back to the session, and let's continue from the same where we were doing things. So we have placed the our we have placed the simply our grid lines. Now we need to provide the dimensions of these grid lines. So very simple, we will just simply go here, click here, click here, click here, click here, click here, and simply click out, and automatically you can see the dimensions have been placed. This is 7,000. This is, so automatically it's coming in the FPS system, and at the same time it's coming in the SI system. Any question, anybody, we can make in centimeters. You can see on it's the this circle is appearing on only on the one side. So we can simply click it, and you will see here. We can click it here as well, and it will appear on this side as well. You can see here like this one, like this one, like this one here. So this one here, and here like this. You can see automatically everything is any question so far, anybody, please, you are most welcome to ask any question, anything which you did not understand. I understand that we have given a time frame, but some friends, they came late, no problem. Next time try to join as per the schedule, so that you can, I mean, have a look on the lecture from the start, and rather than you come in between, then it is difficult for you to understand what is ongoing. Any question? Okay, so we think there is no question, so we move on now. Now the main thing is, like, we have a plan. What is the use of this plan for us until and unless we don't have different heights? So it means we need to go to the elevations as well. So let's go to the elevation. Here is the east elevation, then there is a north elevation, then there is a south elevation, then there is a west elevation. So we have levels as well. One second, let me, when you click something, it appears here. You can see here it is appearing here automatically. So no need every time to click here. You can click level 2, you can see level 2, you can go to level 1, you can see here. Now you can see at level 2 we have placed the dimension lines, but they are not appearing on level 1. So whatever we are doing, that is view specific. We can copy them from one level to another level, but they will not automatically appear at from one level to another. So either we can ask, we need to redo it again. It's better that you redo again and again, so that slowly you have a strong confidence to do the these things. But I will copy them so that it's easy for me to save the time and give you more insight into the software. So let's say now you can see here level 2 dimensions are appearing. When you click it, you see all is selected. I will click this one, and I will click this one, I will click this one, so all are selected. I will go to the modify. Okay, sorry, not modify. I need to go to where I need to go. Should I go somewhere, or I should remain here? Okay. Let's do it there only, level 1. We will later copy on, later on copy. So also you can see whatever I have done here, like you can see here there are circles appearing because I have clicked here, but on the level 1 they are appearing only on one side. So simply I need to go here. Okay, click this one, 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 click outside, click this one, click this one, click this one, click this one, click outside, and dimensions are appearing there. Now it's only useful when we have a drawing sheet as well. So drawing sheet is also very important. So let us go to here and then ask it to provide new sheet. Let's say we bring A1 metric and we click it OK, and it will bring a sheet here. So sheet is already available here. So we want to, like, place those grid lines on the sheet. So we will go to the level 1. See, simply we will click it here and simply drag it. See, we are just dragging it. We haven't done anything, and you can see we have brought it here. So you right click it over it and activate view. So you can see that the sheet is dim now, and when you can work inside here. But if you like click outside, you can see now you cannot. If you click the line, it is not clicking. Is it clear, my dear friend? It is now sheet is active. So we can ask the Revit to print this one for us. We can ask the Revit file. We can go to the file and ask the Revit to print. Print what? We can ask the Revit to print, and it will go to the print, and it will go to the PDF. Let's selected views. We go to the selected views. We will go to the select here. 1 second, little slowed down. Okay, here many things appearing, but we need only sheet S1 unnamed. So we click it, and maybe I think we can go to the preview. No. So select here. Okay. And we click it OK. You have chosen to print one views or the sheets. Select yes. Let me print this one. So the sheet is printed already. You can see we can make it bigger, we can make it smaller as we want. So it's very now there are when we printed it, we can see there were some things which we don't want to see, like inside the sheet, we don't want to see from where this east is coming. Also, these things we don't want to see. So we will cover this part as well in, as soon as we progress. So we will cover these things. Let me close this one. Any question so far, please? You are most welcome to ask any question. Okay. Now the thing is that this sheet we don't want. Basically, this is because we want to delete this sheet. Simply we go to the sheet and click here, and this sheet is deleted. Now we want, like, we don't want to call it level 1. We rename it, and we call it, let's say this is ground floor. It will ask us yes, we will tell it yes, and the name has been changed. Then we go to the level 2, right click, rename, okay, and we will call it first floor, and simply we will enter, and it will ask us. So this is yes. So we will go to the east. Okay, you can see this is automatically we can click this one, and it is we can see this small circle. We can move it here simply like this, and same way we click it here, like we bring it little bit nearby, so it looks good. Same we can do north. We will click here. This one goes here, and that's good. So south and north, west is already done for us. Now let's say we want to change this height. So let's say we call this one is 0 and this one 3000. We can't want to make it 4000. So simply we will write it 4000, and this has become 4000. Now we want to place foundation level here, which you can see there is no foundation level. So we will click it. We will use the same strategy which we use in the grid lines. Click it here. We will click here. We will go down, and let's say we call it, place it as a 1000 millimeter. So already it is at 1000 millimeter. So it has called it GG. We call it as FOOTING, footing top level. Okay, and click it here and see here small this thing appearing. We click it here and it will bend down so that everything is appearing. Is it clear, my dear friends? Anything, any difficulty? Anybody, any question? You are most welcome to ask any question anytime. Okay, now we move on. Now we see here that we have provided a footing top, but here no, it is not appearing. So we go to the view, okay, and we ask it to presentation unit. It's not appearing. Yeah. So here you can see plan view. Everybody can see plan view. We will click the plan view and we will go to the structural plan. We will go here. You can see footing top is appearing. We will click it and you can see here it is appearing. But you can see here there is no drawing. This appears. So what we call footing top rename. We call it 0 dash enter. Okay. Yes. So they will be arranged like, let's say we have 50-story building. So they should be arranged in a proper manner so that for us is easy to search them. So rename again. So we will call it 01 dash. Okay. Yes. And then FF rename. Then we go to 0 and enter. Yes. Oh, such a meeting. Anybody having any question? Anybody having any question? Mohammad Ali Saab, can you hear me?
जी सर बिल्कुल आवाज आ रही है
ठीक हो okay I will continue. So we can go into the east part. Let's say we go into the east part. We can see here that when we go into the ground floor plan, we can see the grid lines. When we go to the FF first floor, we can see the grid lines. But when going to the footing top, grid lines are not appearing. So it means what I need to do? Only I need to pull this one down here. They should cross each other. You go to the north as well. Same, you pull it down. Okay. And south, west, they will always be like this. And now you, when you click this one, you see this is appearing. Is it clear, my dear friends? Anybody having any question? So same copy program, always our strategy, copy and paste. So simply we have copied it, copied it, copied it, copied it, copied it, copied it. That's it. Anybody having any question, you are most welcome to ask. So now we have elevation, proper elevation. One thing which we have not until this time have looked at, that is the height control. That is the 3D part. You see when you ask it to provide us 3D, so it will give you something like this. So you can click here. You can have a look again. This is for your, you can click, you can go on the other side. So you can see here. Okay, you can move this one like here. So it is moving individually. We will go into the specifically here. Here. One second. Here, okay. Here, no. So here problem. Here, okay. Here, yeah. Here we have little trouble. So we will move this one. We'll move it. See, we'll move it here. What about the south? It's okay. It's okay. Now we have not saved this one, which is very important thing. We need to when we save it, Revit has a habit to save. You save one model, it will save many, because we need to do it save as. Then we can save cloud model. We will simply go to the project and we will click the project. Okay, now it is asking save. So we will go to the I will save it in In this computer, downloads, basic content. I will go there. So let's say we call it BIM Revit intro. So before we click save, we need to go to the options. So here you can see maximum backups. We want only one. We don't want to make it many backups. Okay. And we will save it. So now the project is already saved. Anybody having any question, you are most welcome to ask anytime. So this is now saved. Now we want to add elements inside this one. Let's say we want to add footings, we want to add columns, we want to add beams. So slowly we will build. So let's say we have footings of two types, like any size, whatever you can tell me. We can, first of all, we need to define the footing. So let me go to the footing, and you can see here when I go to the footing, isolated footing is not appearing, while wall footing and slab, they are appearing. So why they are not there? I need to go to the plan. Once I am in the plan, so when I go to the footing, now it is appearing. So I will click the footing. So there are built-in footing. It is 1800 by 1200. We want to use this footing. Okay, let's say we bring it here. You see, when you bring it here, automatically you will place it. We haven't changed anything. Simply we click here and it will place the footing. You see here, footing is placed. Let's say we want to change the location of the footing. We want this footing facing here and facing here. So what we will do, we go to the modify. We go to the modify, we click here. The same we click here. Okay, we will click this one, we will click here. We will click this one, we will click here. You can see footing is inside. Is it clear, my dear friends? Can you hear, my dear friends? Hello?
Continue, sir. Sure.
Okay. Okay, let's say we want to provide footings in one go. Let me delete this one. We want to put all footings one time. So we go to the structure, we go to the foundation, okay, and we go to the isolated footing, okay. Then here you can see multiple. So there is add grids, add columns. So let's say we call it to add the grids. So footing is selected. We simply go like this. See, footings are placed. In one go, you have click multiple, click finish, and footings are placed. Escape. We can change. You can see here, these are very important things. You go to find, and then you go to the realistic, and you can see footings are placed. And simply you go to the 3D. One second. Hide footing controls. So you go to the 3D, and you can see we have footings here. So footings have been placed. Any question related to the placement of the footing, you are most welcome to ask. Anybody? No problem. So it means the footings have been placed simply. We can change the location of the footing. We can bring one footing at the top. We can change the anything. It is in our strict control. We can, like, one footing we want to bring it down, one we want to take it up. It's up to us. We can do anything. Now, after the footings have been placed, so we want to place the columns. The first thing is, we want to place the columns from the top of the footing up to the ground floor. So we will provide a tie beam here. Let's say we go to the ground floor. So now we want to place the column. Let's say we go to the structure. Okay. Then you can see we click the structure. This is click the column. When you click the column, you can see in the anytime when you click anything, properties dialog box here, it will show something. So you have a steel column. We click this small arrow and we want to click that, say, a column of 300 by 450 millimeter. We want to place this column. Now we can place this column here, we can place it here, we can place, like you go here, automatically grid lines, when they are highlighted, it means it is appearing in the center. Okay, so we can click the this one. We haven't checked anything, we don't know what happened, but he has provided a column already. We will go to the 3D view. It is not in our control. We simply clicked and clicked one more time. You can see column is here, but we haven't controlled this column as we want to place it. It's automatically we have placed it. So we will go to the ground floor and we will go to this column and we will delete this column. Now we want to place the column with our proper control. So we go to the structure, we go to the this one, we go click the column. Okay, and this is 300 by 400. We want the one column, like we want to place it here. Let's say we place this column here. Okay, we want one face of the column touching here and other face touching here, and one column we want to rotate this column. You see here there is a depth. If you click it, there is a height as well. Automatically here levels are given. You can ask the software to, when we are at the ground floor, to bring this column from the, there is a depth as well, there is a height as well. So we can ask the software, okay, when you place the column, please rotate it. Like now I want to place this column here, let's say. When I click it here, okay, it will rotate. You see here, I have rotated it. Like we can bring it like this and we can bring it like this, 90 degree, and column is rotated. Now this column, we want to bring this column here, like we want to, let's say, modify. This is the modify. Click here, click here, click here, click here, and click here. So this column has been brought at its proper location. We go here, ask real estate, and this one we will bring it to the file. And you can see in our drawing we have two columns. Okay, we can increase the height of the column wherever we want. We can take it up. We can make it. We can bring circular column. We can bring column of any size. When we ask about column of any size or any shape, there are two things. One is size and another is shape. Let's say we want to have a column. One second. We want to have a column like this. See, this is entirely something very different. Or we want to have a column, some part is steel, some part is concrete. Let's say like this. So they are not regular shapes. They are irregular shapes. Like you have this composite column. Like there is a concrete outside like this. There is a concrete outside, and inside we have a hollow pipe. So that is the time when we need to move to the advanced Revit, which we will definitely go, inshallah. But so it means that is the time when we need to use the families section of the software we will use. Now let's say we want to provide a circular column. So let's say we go to the structure, we go to the column, we click the column, and then we go here, and we can see here there is no circular column available. What we will do? Anybody? So we will load the family. It means there are predefined families already available in the software, which we need to use, and we need to bring them, import them here, okay, so that we can use them. So I will come to the families section in the next lecture. because then it will become little complicated. Okay. Now let's say we place this all columns here. We ask it to like 1 second. We go to the structure, then column, and then multiple, then add grids. Okay. And then I select this one. So columns are placed. Then I select this one. Columns are placed. Select this one. Columns are placed. And I will ask right to this one. So what happened? 1 second. I will go to the structure, column, multiple add grids. Here I place, and here I place, and I put a control. I will click multiple. It means one time I can place, not 2 times. So like this one, I want to place multiple. I need to click the column. Okay. Then I need to click the multiple add grids. So I need to click like this, and I need to multiply this, because when 2 times I'm clicking here and here, it is placing only 1 time. So this column is extra column. I will click it and I will delete. I can move the column wherever I want. I can, like this column, if I want to move, I will click this one, and you see here, I will click this one and I will click it here. Anywhere I can take the column. It's up to me that whatever I want. So let me go to the height floating controls, this one. So you can see here that 3D, we have made the columns and they are in place. Any question so far? Anybody having any question, you are most welcome to ask the question. Please. So now we move on and we place the beam. So we go to the structure. Then we click the beam. Okay. And you see here steel beam appeared. We will take any beam and we will simply, we will use the multiple strategy on grids. Okay, let's try this one. It's between you and me if it happens or not. You can see here that beams have been placed in a second. Okay, we want like, let's say, click this one, and you can see beams are placed. And we go to the 3D. You can see here beams are placed there. And on this side, let's say we go to the ground floor. Here we want to place the beams. We will go to the structure. We will go to the beams. We will ask beam. Okay. The same beam we can like click here, and it will be automatically keep placing the click here and click here, click here, click here. So here we want to place the beam. Click here. Until and unless you will not ask the Revit to escape, the command will continue. You don't need to worry. So we can place one full beam, but then there is a problem in the analytical part of the. So we need to place at each grid line properly. So this one we have done. So we go to the 3D view, height floating controls. This is the 3D view. You can see the columns have been placed and the beams have been placed. Some part we have left. We don't want to place them. The beams, no problem. So now, because we have placed the footing, we have placed the column, and we have placed the beam. Now simply we want to make the copy of the columns. We go here, select the columns, select full, we select it all. Okay, then you see selection, filter. Here you can see in the filter, we check none and we call as select the structural columns, and it is telling us there are 20 columns in the we ask it apply and we tell it okay. So only columns are selected. We will ask it to copy and where it is where is the other copy? I need to say this one. View. Modify. So there is an option available. It is not appearing here. I will see this one. So now let's say we want these columns. You can see on the right side. You can see on the right side that these columns are from the base level. Let me move it a little bit. From the base level, footing top, the base offset is 0, and top level it is going up to the ground floor, and top offset is 0. We simply click here and ask it to bring it to the FF level. We apply here. You can see what happens to the columns. Automatically, columns will reach to the height of the building. Any question? Anybody having any question? Now, let's say we want to bring this beam up. Okay. Let's say we want to copy all the beams at the top level. We select in the 3D view. We go to the selection. We go to the filter. We check none, and only structural framing is clicked, and we apply this one and we ask it okay, and then we go to the clipboard here. This you can see this is copy which was not coming before. So you can click this copy. Now you will see this paste is highlighted. We ask it to paste. Where paste? Aligned to the selected levels. We ask it to paste at FF. Okay, we ask it okay, and you will see automatically they will appear. Any question, anybody so far, please, you are most welcome to ask. Please. Okay, now we go to the FF. We have placed the beams, we have placed the columns, we have placed the footing. There is one thing balanced, and that is what? Slab. So we will place the slab. Now, to place the slab, let's make a slab which is cantilever on one side. Or first, let's draw a slab which is not cantilever, and then we will make this slab as a cantilever. So what we will do? We will go to the structure. We will go here, and then we go to the floor, and we will click this one and floor structural like this. Okay. It is 300 millimeter generic floor. So see, we are clicking, trying to click here, but it is not clicking. One second. Hide photography. So we need to click the draw. Okay, and then we need to click this one, and simply we need to click here and click on the other face here. Okay, and then we need to go to the draw, and then see here we need to click this one. You see the slab has been placed. We go to the 3D, and you can see the slab is there. Is it clear, my dear friends? Anything whichever you are looking at, no doubt there is no recording at the moment. We will provide it. Anything you have any question, you are most welcome to ask any question, please. So now we go to the next. Let's say we go to this one. Now we want to see. We haven't named the beams or anything. This we will do later on. So let's say we cut a section. Sorry. Here we want to cut a section like this. So we want to cut a section. We cut a section like this. So section has been, and escape 2 times, click here, right click, go to the view. You can see here section have been already, Revit has provided the section. It's up to you that how do you want. We can provide the dimensions here if we want, like simply clicking and providing dimensions. Any section, anything, we can provide the section for this one. You see here. And then we can, as we want, like something is like this one. It's not coming properly, we will move it little bit onward. So also this one little bit. And we click it here, like we click it here and make it realistic and make it fine. So you can see slab is appearing and everything is appearing. We will provide the dimensions, everything. We can, there is like you can see here, levels are appearing. We can provide the dimensions as well. We can place the dimensions anywhere wherever we want. So this is little bit functionality for the introduction. There are 2 minutes balance. So in the next session, we will provide the reinforcement. How we provide the reinforcement? We can have a break of 10 minutes, and then after the a break, we can go for the next move. Any questions so far? Please, you are most welcome to ask. Okay. Okay. Let's now move on. Let's say we want to place reinforcement in this footing. So we go to the footing plan, footing top. So here is the footing. We have this footing here. Okay. We select this footing. You see here interface changes. Hide footing control. Interface has changed. Interface has changed. So we go to the reinforcement and we click the rebar. When we ask the rebar to appear, it is not appearing. It is asking us, you need to load it. You can see here that many bars appear here. Can you see, my dear friends?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I am having little cough. So you can see there are many codes already given, and here the diameter of the bar is appearing. We can change any bar. We can select whatever we want. Okay, and we can change the shape as we want. We can take the predefined shapes, or we can change the shapes even. That is the most important part for a structural engineer. So in the next session, inshallah, we will be starting at after 10 minutes, 2:34, inshallah. So we will continue on this one. So please, if you have any question, write down. Today's session was just brainstorming session, and in the next inshallah lecture next Sunday, we will properly, one by one each and everything, and we will provide the recording. And if anything you don't understand, you can simply text me a WhatsApp message, or I will provide you my calling number, which will be like you can use this number to call me. That is free.